Jeremy, you get to lead us into it, bud. So I will. I'm just taking note of my hand real quick, and we can get off the races since I'm going last.
Nice.
So.
All right. So everyone ready?
Yeah.
Let the games be
All
open.
right. I
luck,
will draw
everybody.
for turn.
Mhm.
And let's do a Jungle Hollow. Enters tapped, and I will gain a life. And then I will pass.
Alrighty. I will play a forest, then a soul ring, and that's it. That is the reason why I kept this hand.
There it is.
There it is. Somebody had to do it.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't even know if I have a soul ring in this deck.
You're
have a
not casting
two-drop
the mana rock
commander.
off the end of that chase? No?
What?
Not casting a mana rock off the end of it or anything?
No, like I
No,
said,
no.
I was greedy. I went soul ring, wubba wubba, and then that was it.
Yeah. Awesome. Draw. I'm going to drop a really powerful land, Temple of Triumph. Tap and scry. And I'll pass the turn. Go for it, Brandon. I never put much in my mana bases. It's
That's
conservative.
it's like I tell it's like I tell a lot of folks
Keep it
in
there.
my deck techs here recently, man. Play what you can afford. So
Yeah.
or what you can proxy.
You can do 5 color really cheaply. Just run gates. It's awesome.
It's very true.
Yeah. The mana base in this is dirt cheap. I mean, with a $30 limit, not a whole lot I can do with that.
Oh, I forgot to say, I do have a couple proxies in here. Is that okay? I forgot. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah. 100%.
Encouraged.
I'm
So
all
sorry.
for proxies.
Cool.
Island pass.
All right. Untap, draw, and let's do another tap land with Baron Moore.
Heyo.
Sweet.
And then I will pass.
Sir Thomas More.
Oops.
Oof. Not what I wanted to draw. Okay,
Sorry, y'all. Did not
Field of the
realize.
Dead.
Uh-oh.
Hey.
I would like any other thing other than colorless mana right now. That's where I'm at right now. I'll do 1, 2, 3, but only use 2 of it. Let's play a Noose Constrictor,
Nice.
and that's it.
Juicy.
Noose.
Untap. Draw. What could it be? I think it's gonna be. I'll do this one. Yeah. Sorry. Flip around. I got a band-aid on my finger, and it's making it hard to. I almost cut my finger off chopping tomatoes the other night, and it's making it hard to shuffle cards. I'm gonna play out Akiri. As I play a Pillavoid Pathway. Akiri is currently a powerful 0/3, and I'll pass turn.
All right. End of your turn. I shall do a thing. Think.
Doing things.
Brainstorm.
Freaking blue players. Gosh.
I know, right?
2, 3. So I'll draw 3 and put 2 on the top of my library. I shall put. Okay. Cool. Yeah. This is awesome. But
There's a flowchart in this deck. Is it a seagull? Yes. Go to top.
there it
That's
is.
the only thing I wanted.
Sorry, crowd. Sorry, stream loving people, and sorry, folks who are playing. And now I'm not muted anymore. Cool.
Yeah.
You're good.
No, but
Cool.
that one actually synced up really well. Usually there's a massive displacement and you can't hear.
Yeah.
But that sounded it's so close that it sounded like you were just talking over a loudspeaker in a really cool, authoritative way.
That was actually pretty cool.
You sounded important.
Yeah, that was actually just me being very pissed at the moment. So, but anyway,
When something
Alrighty, I'm
really
passing.
dramatic nice. When something really dramatic happens in the game, you can put on that double voice. Like, I cast a Chroma's Will.
you shall not pass.
I'm gonna chuck down something really powerful. A Slagwoods Bridge artifact land. I'm so thankful they printed all these, the jewelies. They're so nice. Which makes Akiri a powerful 1/3. I'm gonna drop a Arcane Signet as a rock, which makes Akiri a 2/3.
Nice.
And just for funsies, let's use the Arcane Signet mana to color identity. It works. Who do we do it? Jeremy, you're on 41. That's arch enemy material, and you're gonna make Death Touch snakes. So
I don't have
Yeah,
any
you know
Death
what?
Touch Snakes yet.
Yeah, go and make Death Touch Snakes, exactly. So I don't feel half bad about this. It's cool. Curse of Opulence on you, Jeremy.
Oh.
I think you'll have the defenses.
Wow.
I don't. It'll be fine. I think no one's ever going
Okay.
to want to attack you anyway. So, I will move to combat, and I will vigilance swing the first strike. Vigilance Akiri to you, Jeremy, as 2/3, but it will, when attacked, make a gold, which will be a 3/3.
All right.
What good gold?
I'll take 3, I guess.
Nice. And that is my turn.
Okie dokie.
You have been cursed.
Yes.
Uh,
And then on your end step, I shall do nothing this turn. So I'll go to
Nice.
my turn and draw this card. Okay. And then the thing that you don't want to do with this card. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't realize I had that in my hand. I'll play that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Trace. Burnished Heart. Pass.
Bernie.
Well, that makes me unhappy. I have no targets to get Hapatra through.
No.
Just got to give it shadow.
Give it fear.
Yeah.
fear.
Play
The
Yes,
one I love
just
is
put a
that
Douthie Embrace in there.
Yeah. The one I love, bellowing Tangleworm. All your green things get intimidated. It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
They're just scary.
Scary.
Oops, sorry.
That's alright.
The rude sandstorm mode activated again.
Oh no!
Ah!
Cat, out of the way.
It's-
Oh, right.
I love them.
Well-
I love those M21 lands. Those are so cool. Oh, there's a cat.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Well, luckily there are things I can do to work around that.
Yes.
So I'm going to tap 2 and Doomblade that Burnished Heart.
Yikes! Oh, get him! Thoughts and prayers, Burnished Heart. No.
And then I'm going to move to combat. And Brandon, Hapatra's coming at you. 2/2 Commander. Oh, wait, that was Commander damage I took. Wasn't it?
Yepper.
3 for Akiri.
Yeah. Alright, so when Hapatra deals damage, I may put a -1/-1 counter on a creature. I will put it on the Noose Constrictor.
Ooh.
What are you putting on my Noose Constrictor?
A -1/-1 counter.
Just a collar, it's fine.
Don't like it. Don't like it.
Just a hat.
And when I put a -1/-1 counter on a creature, I create a 1/1 Death Touch Snake.
One of my own.
Sneak.
And I'm going to follow that up in my second main. Tap a black for a Virulent Wound, which will put a -1/-1 counter on the Noose Constrictor.
Okay, in response, I'm going to chuck discard life from the loam to
Nice.
give it 1/1 until end of turn.
Nice.
Nice.
Well,
Nice.
that...
You still get your counter.
Yeah, the counter's
Yeah,
still there.
I know.
But now I have a life from the loam in the graveyard.
I'll get
So
another
what happens
Death
at the end
Touch
of-
Snake.
What happens at the end of turn?
So it will still die.
Yeah, it will.
And
Ah.
then you'll still get the poison counter from it,
Yikes.
from the Virulent Wound when it dies.
I get a poison counter?
Yup.
No. Jar Jar Binks, how rude moment. Like.
And then that will be it for me. I'll pass.
pissed at you.
So it's dead.
And you gain 1 poison counter.
Just good, and I will draw for turn instead of dredge. That's exactly what I wanted. Cool. We're gonna play a forest. Cool. I'm going to do this tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm going to play Ancient Green Warden.
Oh dear.
Oh, and retreat to Hagra. Everyone's gonna lose a life, and I'm gonna gain a life.
Yikes. There we are.
It's a turn 3 Ancient Green Warden. Holy cow.
Yeah.
No, it's turn 4, I believe.
Yeah.
It is turn 4, isn't it? I have 4 lands, yeah.
What a majestic tree.
Okay, cool. Yep. There he be, that boy. I pass the turn.
I'll be a lot of -1/-1 counters to get rid of that thing.
He's a 5/7.
All right, I'm gonna drop a Naya Panorama. Beautiful land.
Sweet.
And oh, gee, boy howdy. There's smart moves, and then there's just like greasing the wheels. What do I have to worry about? A couple of snakes and a gigantic tree. It's got reach. Yeah, nice.
Listen, this is like what's that movie? The really bad movie where trees kill people? Happening.
Oh,
It's
that
like
was
Lord of
such
the
a
Rings.
bad movie.
I remember walking out and going,
Oh god.
"What?
So dumb.
Oh yeah.
happening?
Excellent gaming.
alright.
Hey, thank you for the follow.
My
We're
God,
gonna
something's happening." It's happening.
So, Jeremy, you have 2 snakes,
I do.
Snickety snick.
and it costs 2 mana to do the vampiric rites. That sounds good to me.
It does.
Cool. I'm going to drop. You know what? I can wait. I'll do it second main like a real Magic player. I'm going to continue to attack you there with. You know what? It's only going to be. No, maybe you know what? I think it's time. I think we just bump it up. That's fine. So we will before combats. Actually, it doesn't really matter. I'll go Lasheel.
Oh,
Which
shit.
is
Love
the coolest.
Lasheel.
Look, the coolest elephant. And I will crack. Actually, it didn't even matter. I'll crack the gold, and we'll go an Academy Manufacturer.
Oh.
The coolest. I'm stealing your junk deck there, Brandon.
That is a great card. Love that card.
That is a draw of the card in mono white because an artifact creature entered under my control, and it only triggers once. And I'll draw that card. Sweet. That's a golem. Now I'll move to combat. And let's go Akiri to Jeremy with 1, 2. Oh no, I got this too. 1, 2, 3. 3, and then I'll get a gold when I go to attack you. So that's a 4/3 first strike vigilance.
4/3.
I'll go
first.
ahead. I'll go ahead and block it with one of my snakes.
Nice. That's fine, and that's exactly. See, you've got them to give away.
I don't want to give them away though.
Everyone, you can attack Jeremy and get
I
gold.
like my snakes.
Jeremy is a pinata. So I'll pass turn on that, man.
Jeremy is a opinion.
This is that moment on Billy Madison. The moment on Billy Madison where it's like they're at the birthday party for like 3rd grade. It's like, oh look, Rolex, and it's like out of the pinata. It's so good.
You must have seen the first stream game with Brandon a month ago. I was a pinata that game too.
What do you yes? Become the curse guy. Yeah, go for it, man.
All
Make
right.
of them seagulls.
Yeah, right. Let's see. I did not draw the card I wanted. All right.
Sad synergy. Curse doesn't synergize with Academy Manufacturer because it's not a treasure; it's a gold.
The difference between treasure and gold infinitely irks me, and will never
Yeah.
not irk me.
'Cause I guess you could tap this for whatever weird thing you may need to artifact. convoke, or
Diet
whatever.
gold. Diet gold.
Diet gold. It is
Light.
diet gold. Yeah,
Let's see.
it's like Pepsi Crystal.
Pepsi Crystal.
I went to like Walmart like one time, and I remember I saw like a Mountain Dew like variant. It was like Diet Mountain Lightning.
Oh,
and I was
why
like,
did I
"What?"
play that? Why did I play that? So I
feel
I
powerful
played
about
this,
that.
and I meant to cycle it. Is that all right with everybody?
Yeah.
Oh, take
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, guys. I played.
This is a casual game.
Yeah, I
That's
played.
what one does with Ash Barons.
Reveal planes. Play that. There we go.
We may have to call a judge on you, Brandon.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I understand.
I'm always a fan of giving oops counters to people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Take backsies.
Yeah.
We had one. We were talking last night with some people I played with, and we're like, and we're all across the world, of course, but we're like, oh, we'll do it, and we'll just keep a tally of it, and then when someone reaches 10, you just they have to just wire over some money for a 6-pack or something. Perfect.
I'm going to just kind of keep it very simple here. Tap 3 for an unstable obelisk and pass.
Alright. We'll untap.
It's unstable.
Keep it as draw.
Wait, I'm just catching up here. You're playing Commander as you watch Commander. Dude.
Yeah. Excellent
That's-
gaming is just living the dream.
That's
amazing.
That's the dream right there.
That's sensory overload, and my mind wouldn't be able to cope, and I love it. It's perfect. That's what we all
Alright.
do. And we're all conditioned as humans to do now. Like, we can look at a screen and watch a thing, and then do a thing, and listen to a podcast, and yeah, it's evolution.
2 black and 2 for a skin render. It's a 3/3. When it enters the battlefield, put 3 -1/-1 counters on target creature. Akiri's gotta die.
Oh, it's the xenomorph. 3 counters, yeah, fair.
3 -1/-1 counters. Yep.
Akiri is
And that will get me another Death Touchy Snake.
I'll put Akiri in the timeout zone, and with 1 counter on, and you can come back later when you thought about what you've done, Akiri.
Yeah, stop attacking me with her, and she'll stop
it's true.
dying.
Stop it.
Stop hitting yourself.
Then
Oh yeah, the xenomorph. Have you seen the xenomorph meme where it's like, where does the xenomorph wear the hat?
Yeah, and you
that
try to figure out how they wear it. How are they wearing their hat?
On the back, the little head that comes out of the mouth, like maybe there.
and then I'm gonna move to combat, and Brandon, Hapatra's coming at you again for
No worries.
2 more.
Dose more.
Edmund Patty's back.
Let's see, what do I want to put a -1/-1 counter on?
Of course.
Excellent gaming. You're making me want to build my tribal deck again. I miss tribal.
That's
I-
basically all I do,
Okay.
Chase.
Yeah, I'm putting on my my absolute opus, which is Cephalid Tribal.
I think it's gonna
It's gonna be
go
awful.
on La Shield. The -1/-1 counter's going on La Shield.
Oh yikes! Not the elephant.
Yeah.
That's
So
what you
give me
get. That's
another-
what you get for poking.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
And then I'm gonna get another Death Touch Snake with that. And then with that, I am going to pass.
I intend on making quite a few tokens and stuff, so I'll be using
So-
these green dice, but I'll use bottle tops and coins from Australia for -1s, I think.
Instead of
There we
drawing,
go.
I'm going to dredge 3. So 1 in the yard, 2 in the yard, 3 in the yard. That is not what I want. Not a fan.
No, that's
No.
Quite loaming.
Not
Yeah.
not the loaming you wanted to happen there.
That is not the loaming I
But
wanted.
the loaming we deserve.
Let me figure this out. I think I can do this. Fingers crossed. Okay.
Night Tribal with Kenrith. That sounds interesting.
Yeah, I like that.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Figure this
Why
out.
not Noble
We're gonna
Tribal?
play E-Witness, and I'm going to return Harrow. No, I can't play it.
Oh no!
Ah,
You can never have enough green mana.
this sucks. Okay, Harrow's going to my hand. Wow, I am genuinely so sad in this moment.
Oh, that's not what I like to hear right now.
I know, I don't like it.
Let's see.
Oh wait, hold on. Wait, nope, no, can't do it.
Thought about it.
So
Might have
sad.
done it.
I am gonna pass the turn. My heart is broken. I thought I could do it. The double green
My heart
Double
was
green's
on-
rough.
is hurting me.
Let's see. It's what
Yeah,
you wanted to do. If
Titan-
you ever got the chance, you had. So Excellent Gaming says that they have too many decks now. Is that a thing?
Yes.
No.
because I've got 30 on the thing here, and it's.
Oh
it's-
my god. I feel
want more.
overwhelmed at 6.
I have 12 and I want more.
I think it's
No,
like my
I have
weird
11.
OCD vision. I see my collection, and they must all be decks. I just need more from the decks. They can be bad. I don't care. They just have to be organized in the decks, and that's where we go. I'm going to not have a. That's interesting.
Very sad. One of my decks basically just died when Golos got banned.
Ah,
That made me sad.
Yeah, we had a moment for Golos. We had to retire Golos from Niv Mizzet Tropical Guild Gates, and I was like, you're cool, but you're by no means necessary. It's fine. Respect. See you, man. So
I can't tell you how many hours Jeremy and I have in his Golos deck.
And I've put so much time and effort and money into that deck. I was so sad.
the funniest part about this card, all you want to do, it becomes your prime motive just to create a clue, a food, or a treasure. That's all you want to do at that point. And you're like, caution to the wind just to do it. But I don't think I can, and I don't think it's a good idea. So,
Did you call me?
Ooh.
Did you call me?
Cool. Exactly. You called. No, there is a way I can do this, I think. Let's do it. I can get gold, but I'm sure Jeremy wouldn't like me for that. It's fine. Even if it is a 1/3 going at you, would you be that upset?
I mean, I've got Death Touch Snakes.
I know, but my elegant elephant makes all the damage kind of negated for the artifact creatures. I think you would just bamboozle me and surprise me with a little -1/-1 hat, though. It's like, here you go.
Hey, it might happen. It might happen.
You know what? If in doubt, build it out is the way to go, I think. So I will...
AKA
I'll go
YOLO.
YOLO. I'll go Commander Sphere.
Nice. And Sandstorm?
Crack a goal. Sandstorm, yes. Oh no! There's a cloud that went over just then, and then the sun came out again. Thanks, Australia. I'll crack the thing. That's 4 mana. I'll make the coolest golem. I'll make the sad robot.
Nice.
And that will ramp, and it will draw a card. So I guess I'll stack them. I'll just ramp first. So let's get a green one.
Can I say something about Australia?
Oh, go, please.
Cool. I've been watching reaction YouTubers lately, and some of them have been reacting to like Bondi Beach Lifeguard. Like they have a TV show.
Yeah, Bondi Rescue.
Yeah, Bondi Rescue. It's the funniest thing because they'll just be sitting there and they'll be like, yeah, somebody hit me in the face, and they go, all right, what does he look like? And they're like, he has long hair, and they go, there's a guy with long hair in the water, and they call the police, and the police come and they just arrest him. And the guy was like, I didn't do anything, and they're like, doesn't matter. He goes, you're getting arrested. He goes, for having long hair, and the police officer went, yeah. I was like, what is this?
It's actually literally thousands of people on Bondi Beach. It's like, it's not a place to relax. There's too many people. It
just kills me. I was watching. I'm like, I love this.
Oh, it's so funny. Like recently, they had another lockdown in Sydney, and it's like, no, everyone was just still on the beach. No one cared. It was like, oh my god. So I'm not going to attack Jeremy.
I have long hair. I feel attacked. Excellent gaming.
Exactly. Exactly. Your hair has been growing out a bit, Brandon. It's impressive. It's cool. I'm gonna sit tight. I'm not gonna attack Jeremy for almost a gesture of goodwill. And
I won't forget that.
No. You know what, Brandon? I could hit you with Lashiel, and it's not a bad idea, but like, nah.
I mean, are you gonna get value off of it? Because I'm wide open.
Before the things are there, I'll hit you with a 1-power elephant.
Sweet.
Nice. And pass turn.
Alright, there we go. I like the 1-power elephant.
It's a good state when my white card has drawn me more cards than anything. It's a happy place.
Indeed. Alright. Draw. Cool. Land. Put it over here with the rest of them. Try and appear to at least be minorly organized. Because, yeah. Alright, let's see. I could do the thing, or I could do this thing. This seems like the better thing.
We could do this, we could do that.
Yeah. Blue, colorless, white. Empyrean Eagle.
This is a good one.
I like Empyrean Eagle.
I like it. It's a good bird.
I played it in standard the 10 seconds I play standard.
Me too, Chase. I had I got to like platinum just with seagulls, and it was so much fun because everyone was using Ugins and like Omnaths, and it was so much fun to beat up on them with turbo seagulls. Like
Turbo.
I don't care what anybody says. I had fun during Eldraine Standard.
me too. It's like there's just you could feel the anger, the salt go through the screen.
All right, we'll tap 2 since this costs 1 less because I have something with flying. To draw 2 cards.
Yeah, and that was the card draw engine too. Use that, and then what's the combat trick that does like +2/+2 for flyers?
Oh wow, I did not expect that to happen. All right, well why not? Boink, Soul Ring.
Yikes! There you go. Back in the game.
All right, yay! The blue player tapped out. Pass.
Tap. Keep and draw.
See, building 2 more tribal decks to make 15 total werewolves and elementals. Okay, who's going to be your elemental guy?
I love Horde of Notions. So cute.
You got to do Morphon. Get that Stick Judge promo.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful.
Morphon's basically Gumby. Do anything.
Had a Morphon tribal deck, and it was the best. And then I removed it because it got too linear for me.
Yeah.
So do you like to have like variety in your game, or do you like that? I like have an idea of like, okay, this does this, and I'm trying to do that. If I win, great. If not, cool. I got to play Magic.
Well, like the thing is like for MEL is one of my favorite pieces because there's so many ways you can win with MEL. That's why I really like MEL. I like Locust God because I have multiple ways I can win there. I could win with combat damage. I could win by milling myself. I could win by Strixhaven Stadium, which I like. It's just I like variety. I like variety.
So good.
All right. What I'm gonna do is miss land drop yet again.
Sweet.
No.
But I'm gonna tap 3 for a Pistis Strike and kill your bird. Sorry, Brandon. And you get a poison counter.
GMFD. All right.
I need to dig for my proliferate pieces and alley-oop with you.
Yeah, I'm all for that. You sure you want to do that? You've got. Well, I guess you want to be proliferating your own counter.
Probably
Exactly.
not.
That one makes sense. All right, and then let's move to combat.
Move into the wombat.
I wonder what's going to happen.
Brandon, Hapatra's coming at you.
Yes.
Sam, the Skin Render,
How big
and
is... Oh no, I can have a look at that.
it's a 3/3.
Yikes.
And 2 of the snakes are coming at you.
As well?
Yes.
2 snacks, 1 skin render, 5 total.
Yep.
Sounds like a pretty solid deal. Hapatra's going to make the things happen. You know what? I don't even necessarily want to get rid of my Solemn just yet. So I'm probably not going to. I'll take 5.
All right. And then that will put another -1/-1 counter on Lashiel.
Lashield's Lashield's a good target. I'm so sorry. I love Lashiel. As somebody who runs Lashiel in my my Alibu deck, you need card draw in Boros.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's a solid card.
Good elephant. Well, I'll try and do 1/1 counter things even though they only hit artifacts, and then try and race your -1 counters. But I think you're gonna win the. Well, Shield's currently a 0/2 and sad.
Yeah. And that'll get me another Death Touch Snake, and with that, I'm gonna have to pass.
Okay.
Please let this be good.
Before we get around the table here, he's missed a couple of land drops in a row. This is something I only do it on rare occasions here. If the board is cool with it, and if he wants, is everybody else cool with letting him cascade to a basic?
Yeah.
I'm good for now, but hold on to that.
Yeah.
I might take it up on
if
another turn or two, but at this point,
like
I'm good.
Okay.
If you're 2 or 3 behind, maybe, yeah.
No,
I mean,
that's
no,
his second
always-
land drop, I think, that he's missed.
Yeah, second
So-
one I missed.
All right, if you miss another one, then
If
we'll
I
give
miss
you
the
the
next
choice.
one, I might take up on that.
You're on
Okay.
warning. I love it.
All right.
I just don't like
Draw.
people getting too far behind. I want everybody to have a reasonable chance.
Hey,
Definitely.
Hapatra's doing Hapatra things. I'm happy with the way the game's going thus far.
I'm sure
The
you
word
are. You've
inf-
killed
the
everything
word-
I freaking have.
Yeah,
infects is
sorry,
nasty
I
a
gotta
couple
get
times.
Hapatra through somehow.
Alright. So I played a Terramorphic.
Cool.
Nice.
That's a wordy card, and I love it.
Yeah, it's the wordy Terramorphic, which makes me so happy.
Oh, yeah.
I am gonna tap and sack it. Get a basic forest.
Can we just call him Bossix for the rest of the game?
Go. Shuffle.
I love those
I-
Midnight Hunt lands. They're so
I
I
awesome.
was
love them
just saying
too.
the same thing.
They fit
I
with
need to get
Gitrog's
some of
vibes.
those.
See,
Shuffle.
Edson says that they saved us all from an infinite combo and took one for my trouble. Yeah.
Or 5. I'm gonna play Gitrog. So I can play. Oh, by the way, I played a land and another land, and Ancient Green Warden interacts with Retreat to Hagra, so everyone's gonna lose 1, 2, 3, 4 life.
4 life. Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then I'm going to gain 4 life.
4 life.
Oh
Yes.
yeah. Land Harmonicon,
Yes.
of course.
I forgot about Ancient Green Warden's secondary ability. I can play an additional land on my turns thanks to Gitrog, and I can play lands from my graveyard, so I'm gonna play this Terramorphic again.
Oh.
Oh,
nice.
And I'm gonna
Yes.
gain 2.
Yeah.
Forget it.
Has to go.
Tap and sack it. And I'm gonna get a swamp this time.
Yee.
That's not cool.
And then everyone's gonna lose 2 more.
I think we know who the problem is right now.
No.
It's not Chase, it's just the Green Warden.
Tell me.
Exactly.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I only have 6 lands.
So wait, does that turn on field or no?
No, because they have to be differently named.
Oh, true.
Oh, right.
First I was like, yeah, I got it. I'm like, nope, it's only basics.
It's been a while since
Um,
I played that card.
Yeah. It's been a while
Okay.
since I played any.
and then I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna play Harrow, and I will sacrifice
God.
this swamp to get 2 basics and put them onto the battlefield. And I'm gonna get a forest and a swamp, and everyone's gonna lose 4, and I'm going to gain 4.
Green Warden's gotta die.
Unlimited power.
Leave my boy alone. Done nothing. To
Yeah.
be green.
He has done nothing to you.
It's not easy being green.
It's
Not easy.
being green.
Oh.
That's what the commander.
No,
that's what her commander sings.
In Commander, it's pretty easy to be green.
Yeah. Or Rainbow Connection.
And then I'm going to tap 2,
Oh no.
and I'm gonna life from the loam.
Yee.
Oh god.
Up to
Bring
3,
it
I'm gonna
back.
return these 2 to my hand.
She's doing the Lance thing.
Okay.
We need a land drop counter. Landstorm. Darude Landstorm. Go.
Third Landstorm. I love that. Actually, I'm not gonna do that. I'm actually not gonna do that.
So you're on
I'm gonna leave
untap.
my 2 up.
Okay.
Okay. That is my turn.
Is that it? You sure?
That's it.
Not gonna play any more lands?
That's
No.
that's all. She has more life than Jeremy and I put together.
I'll draw a card.
I will say
Yeah.
this: I'm still playtesting this deck just because I'm like, this is the first time I've done anything with a Retreat to Hagra. So I assure you guys, I'm not like,
No.
I don't have a plan. I don't have a nefarious plan. I'm just playing junk.
That's
I'm just
perfect.
Ah, it's all good. It's all good.
Jordan, they do look beautiful.
Yes.
I wanted them so badly for Gitrog because they just, first of all, he's from the same plane, so it just feels so flavorful, and I
Yeah.
love him. Like the vibe is so cool. I love it.
It is.
I'm gonna gonna jam Ich-Tekik and enters and makes a colorless golem. And whenever an artifact is put into a graveyard, by the way, anyone's, put a 1/1 counter on Ich-Tekik and each golem you control.
I love that.
That's not a golem, by the way. This is. So, Lashiel, as much as I want to turn you into a golem, I don't know if I can. This golem will trigger Lashiel though. So whenever one or more artifact creatures enter, draw a card. Interesting. Once per turn. In that case, I have to do it because I need a gold. I'm not gonna lie, I absolutely do. So where are we going with that? I think we're going to. Did anyone else? No one else has attacked Jeremy, have they?
You and I are the only ones that have attacked, period.
Yeah.
Powerful.
Yeah.
I'm going to attack you for 1, and as Lashiel says, artifact creatures don't. What am I trying to say?
Yeah.
Prevent all combat damage to the thing, so it's just a.
I'll go ahead and take 1. No point in
You
losing
roll
a snake for that.
Sweet. I'll make a gold. And yeah. So what else are we gonna do now? I think we might do it. I'll crack a gold and crack 2 mana for a Felden of the 3rd path. And when I crack said gold, that gels with my golems and puts the counters on the golems. And I'll pass the turn. Go for it, Brand.
Sweet.
Pray for some form of removal for that big tree.
Mm-hmm.
Or just use words and go, please, green tree, please save me. Oh, Solemn
Draw.
is a golem.
Solemn Golem.
Solemn golem. Yeah, that was another land drop miss. Whoops. Oh well.
Things.
Things and stuff and cards.
Things. Alright, so.
But did your seagulls already die?
I can take care. Yeah, everything that I've had ever has died because of Jeremy.
Sorry. But not sorry.
Yeah, I get
How
it.
rude.
Okay, but here we go. I can take care of the tree. But y'all gotta stop hitting me for 1 turn.
I'm done. Yeah.
But I need to get -1/-1 counters on the shield.
She will kill you with the tree.
What good are your -1 counters when you don't
True.
exist?
I'm just vibing.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'll give you a turn.
Alright, that's fine.
Cool too.
Dink.
I mean, they're pretty loose terms, but I'll take them.
Crack the obelisk and destroy the tree.
Ah,
Oh, nice.
Yepper.
it was unstable.
It was. And then, because I have 3 islands, I'll play a Mystic Sanctuary and put favorable winds, or winged words, sorry, back up on top of my library.
Yes. So ancient green warden is toast. Did that just destroy?
You wait,
The
hold on. You
obelisk?
unstable obelisk, my ancient green warden?
I
Yes.
did. I did.
That is.
I don't like that.
I will remember.
Yes. So there be, unfortunately, my turn. I had other things planned, but
For the good of the realm.
for the good of actually continuing to play Magic with these fine people, I'm going to fall on a sword and hope I don't die. All right. Yeah, I don't. Go ahead, Jeremy. Your go.
Alright. Untap all the things. Did I get a land? I did not find a land.
Okay.
Alright. Let's see if I can find a land.
Find a land.
There
There
we
it is.
go. Swamp.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see what
And
I
if
can do with
anybody,
that.
if anybody was watching that or just joined us that didn't know what just happened with him, we offered him a thing that if he didn't get a land drop 3 turns in a row, that he could skip his land drop and then cascade into a basic.
And he will remember when the time comes. who showed mercy? The host of this lovely stream.
Yes.
The creator. Attack the creator.
Let's see what to do.
There's so many things you can do now that you have the land.
Snakes.
Yes, there's snakes, and lots of them.
5. Right. I think it's time to bring out some more infect.
No.
Shoot, I may have
Green. Green and
I think you may
3
have girl bossed it a little too close to the sun on this one.
for a carry-on call.
This is a good one.
Gets me 2 1/1 insect creatures with infect.
Icy buggos. They're terrifying. Are they eating a cat in the art or something? Oh my.
No,
That makes
they're
me
just
sad.
big
I don't
nasty
like
beetles.
Oh, but
They're
what?
just-
Never mind what they just killed. It's fine. It's fine.
So those are virus bugs. Those are COVID bugs. We don't like them.
Yes, more or less. Yes.
As an epidemiologist, yes, I don't like COVID bugs, but I do like infect bugs.
So it's always a good time for infects, says Jordan. Yeah.
Yeah, I completely agree.
I have a friend in that field too, and he has a wicked sense of humor, so I'm not surprised. It happens when you're desensitized to some pretty crazy things in the world.
You gotta have a crazy sense of humor just to deal with all the nasty things you see on a daily basis.
Life is hard. Let's just laugh together.
I was
It
watching
is.
a couple TikToks, and this one girl was out with her friends, going to like a club or whatever, and they were in the parking lot, like leaving, and the caption was like just entomologist things, and she found a really interesting bug on a random person's car, so she went into her trunk and pulled out a net and like put it together and then caught the bug on the person's car. It just made me laugh.
Nice.
Wow.
So, Sam,
Yeah.
if I don't put the -1/-1 counter on any of your creatures, can I attack you with Hapatra?
It had 2
It's
damages.
it's just 2 damage.
Yeah. Where do you want to put the damage? Where do you want to put the counter?
I mean, I could get rid of Ewit or put it on Gitrog.
To be honest, Ewit will probably just come back.
Yeah, that's
But
what I
yeah,
was
no,
thinking.
that's cool. Yeah,
So,
let it through.
I was-
Let it through.
Okay. So I'll move to combat.
So are you,
and-
hold on, before you do anything,
Yeah,
are you
yeah,
saying
yeah.
that you are going to destroy my creature?
Potentially.
Um,
Not necessarily. The -1/-1 counter is going on one of your creatures.
all right, and how is that happening? How are
Because
you
I'm gonna hit Sam with Hapatra, so I'll get a -1/-1 counter I can put on something.
Player. Cool, okay.
Alright. So
You can do that if you want.
Bring it on.
Okay.
I'd be terrified, Jeremy.
Nah, I'm not. Hapatra is going at Sam. And
Alrighty.
2 of the snakes are going at you, Chase.
All right, I'm gonna respond, and I'm gonna tap 2, and I'm gonna play Constant Mist. Creatures are gonna deal no combat damage this turn.
Hurrah!
And I will sacrifice a land to buy it back to my hand.
Well,
Loves it.
Oh Lord.
Nothing.
fine.
Oh Lord.
All right, and then that'll be it for me then.
Your
That was-
character's got lost.
That was
in-
sad.
I am sad.
That was awesome.
You suck.
Draw.
You get
I am
nothing.
perturbed.
It's just
play
one
Zernorm.
-1/-1 counter. Come on, it wasn't that scary.
Yeah, is that Willy Wonka gif at the end? So you get nothing.
Tap 2. Let's Life from the Loam. We're gonna get back Swamped. 2 swamps and a terramorphic. Play 2 lands per turn, thanks to Gitrog, baby. Oh, I'm sorry. Something weird just happened. I have to fix this. Okay.
Okay.
So hold on, I'm very sorry for this. Life of the Loam goes back to my hand. When I sacrificed that swamp, I should have drawn a card of the Gitrog, which would have been the Zurin Orb
Yeah.
that I
Yep.
would have drawn. So then my turn draw will be this one right here. I'm very sorry about
Good
that.
point. Good point.
No worries.
I will still play Zurin Orb.
Okay. because it costs so
And then
much.
you're right. I'll still do the Life from the Loam
Okay.
funness. And these 3 will go in my hand. So I'll get 2 lands per turn.
Oh, I took away the ability to play the thing from the graveyard, didn't I?
You did,
Which one?
but
Oh yes, that. Yeah.
It's like, yeah, everything's all well and good with my Crucible of Worlds. No.
I do have one.
Mm.
Okay, let's for land 1. We'll play a Dakmor Salvage. Alright. And I'm gonna sack the Dakmor Salvage to Zuran Orb to
And-
gain 2 life.
When you play that, what are you choosing for Retreat to Hagra?
Oh yeah, everyone lose a life, but I'm gonna gain a life.
I would have never
So-
guessed that was going to happen.
I didn't. I mean, I kind of figured, but you never know.
The fun
So I'm
part of
gonna-
Retreat to Hagra is the hidden. Sometimes the death touch is really like, oh, that's actually really handy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sacrifice it to Zuran Orb. It's gonna hit the yard. Instead of drawing a card with Gitrog, I'm actually gonna dredge 2.
Land.
2 more cards will hit the graveyard. I'm going to draw 2 cards because of Gitrog. And then Dakmor will go back to my hand.
Okay.
Draw 2.
Dredge
Oh,
can,
it's so good.
Dredge can be so nasty.
Yeah. Okay.
Sam, I don't think I ever actually said thanks for the follow. I just saw that you followed me.
I do. You probably didn't because I should have done it a long time ago. I was like, why am I not following you on Twitch? So yeah, I kind of snuck that one under the radar.
Okay, I am
before
going
Brandon
to
realizes.
second land for turn Terramorphic. Everyone's gonna lose a life and I'm gonna gain a life.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna tap and sack it, and we're gonna get another force because I always like to have enough green on hand, you know.
Yep. So you're gonna go get that, and then you're gonna draw from
Do it
Gitrog.
again. Yeah, I'm gonna draw from Gitrog, and I'm going to gain a life, and y'all are gonna lose life again because of
Mhm.
retreat.
Doink.
Who's got some enchantment removal?
Look.
Oh yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Look.
Gitrog.
PBH, the Zuran Orb's pretty like powerful in where that's.
Zuran Orb is really good. Oh, did I put the swamp in my hand? No, it was poop.
One, two, three. No, you did not.
I
No.
played the wrong. I searched for the wrong land, but that's a chase thing, so that's fine. That was an oopsie doopsies on my part.
Yeah.
Did make a little bit of a mistake.
That's all right.
Well, I mean, you had so much going on. I don't see how you could have gotten everything right.
Yeah. It's like,
I know.
how do I
Would it
how
be
do
okay
I
if I
organize
fix
all
that?
of these triggers? No, go ahead.
It'd be okay. I wanted to get a swamp instead because I have something in my hand that needs a mount. I mean,
Needs a mountain. Wait a minute.
Mountain?
Needs a mountain. Okay, I'll draw the line there. Hold on a second.
This is
Sorry.
casual, but
but
Friendship ended with Golgari. Now he's Jund. It's like, whoa.
It's like, wait a second.
Alrighty.
If you're gonna play Windgrace, he has to be your commander.
yeah, I'm gonna tap one. I'm gonna play Putrid Imp.
By the way, Sam, a while back, Obelisk is an artifact that hit the graveyard. Don't know if you knew that.
You're very correct. Yes.
Okay. With Putrid Imp, I'm going to discard a card. It's gonna be a Dakmor Salvage,
Ah.
I would
and
have
we're
never
gonna
guessed
dredge 2 instead of draw. So 1, 2. None of those were lands.
that. Oh.
It's okay though, because I'm going to chuck a swamp into the yard, and I'm going to dredge 2, land, not a land. I will turn Dakmor into my hand, and I will draw only 1 card.
have played Gitrog in the past, and I got to this point, and my head hurt. I was like,
Yeah,
ah.
it's
Yeah.
kind of that's why I'm saying I'm playtesting, because I really have no idea what I'm doing. I'm literally just spinning my wheels, going like, "What the heck is going on?"
As
a
a
world of
land
possibilities.
player, though, as a lands player, I'm sitting here going, "This is fascinating." So
Gonna tap one. I'm gonna play a Lana War Elves.
oh, and it's the judge one, sweet. Or
Yeah.
the promo one, not judge one. My bad. Promo one.
Gonna chuck, you know it, Dakmore with the Putrid Imp. I'll dredge 2, not a land, sad face. And I'm gonna do that one more time where I'm just going to discard a swamp to the Putrid Imp. And we are going to dredge 2. No lands.
We got there.
Imp is
Wait, hold on. If I dredge 2, it goes back to my hand, so I couldn't have done that twice. I
that's,
really already did it once. We're learning. We're
that's all right.
learning.
That's the whole
So
point.
instead
of
of
it.
dredging
That's
2, I would have drawn 1. Okay, we're
Okay.
remembering.
There you go.
I'm so good at Magic the Gathering. I'm not.
Collectively card trading game
This is
Such a
learning
hard
curve.
game. Such a hard game.
by Wizards of the Coast.
I literally have no idea what I'm doing right now. Cool.
It's
I have
working,
1,
it's
2,
working.
3, 4, 5. I have 5 cards in hand. That is. I'm just gonna leave it as is. I'm gonna leave it as is.
Nice. All right.
I like how she's like, yeah, I'm just gonna leave it as is. She just drained the table
Yeah.
for like 5 each, and you're just like,
We're cool.
everything,
learning.
Everything's awesome.
I'm
You know,
cool.
I have the 6 power commander, but no, the guy
Well-
that's open with 17 life left, nah, he can live because I'm gonna kill him with retreat.
Good. All
Yeah.
right. So
She wants to overwhelm us with lands.
1,
Free
2,
real estate, baby.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, let's.
I'm gonna start calling you Sam Storm.
Yeah, exactly.
Do.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go for 6. Is that 6? That's all the banner I've got. Yeah, I haven't hit some land drops. Gross. Let's go 6 and camaraderie. I'm
What?
gonna gain 6 life and draw 6 cards
That's-
to heal the wounds.
It seems
me.
good.
I'll go to 25. Nothing crazy.
Welcome to Gitrog, where the deck where frogs are scary and the lands don't matter. That sounds like a TV show.
Yeah.
I'm actually
like-
a lovely person on Twitter, listener elf, is sending me a little Gitrog proxy where it's like Mr. Frog and Mr. Toad from like those old like little like children's books. It's really cute.
Beautiful.
I love it. Love it.
Awesome.
All right, so we have things to play with. Cool.
No,
all my
you
stuff gets
don't.
+1/+1 as well. So now let's put down a land because I need one. I desperately need one.
Put down
I think
a
it's gonna
land.
have to be. It's gonna be a mountain. Yes, good. You and you will go to the graveyard later, and it'll be awesome. And the rest can stay put, I think. Yeah, more or less. Sweet. So what's gonna happen is
I'm gonna die.
tackies.
No, it's
You
still
know
a
what?
free
No,
turn with it.
Oh,
right.
right.
I
Yep,
promise
nope.
you,
Yep,
exactly.
yep.
Jeremy, I still need a gold. Can I?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna do the academy thing, you know it. But we got +1/+1s. Gitrog is doing Gitrog things. That's fine, I guess.
He's a frog with
A
I don't know,
dream.
man. Yeah, look at him. He has a mouth on his arm. If y'all didn't see in this alt in this
Yeah,
judge
exactly.
art, mouth on
And,
his arm.
Yeah.
and a will. So what we're gonna do? We've got that's a 5/5. How big is Kermit?
Kermit is a
6/6.
6/6.
Oh, too large, too in charge. So
Too tubby,
He's
too
nasty.
large, too furious. Too large, too furious.
right?
So what we'll do is I kind of want some friends to hang back and just chill for a bit.
Send the
But
sad
hey,
robot.
Solemn can go. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna send Chase. I'm gonna send a 5/5 your way, which is the Solemn, and I'm going to send the Academy Manual. Oh no, it negates damage. Yes, thank you, Lachille, you magnificent elephant. I'm gonna send the Academy Manufacturer your way there, Jeremy, for 1 whole. Oh no, it's 2 damage. My bad.
Do you want your solemn to die or no?
I don't know. I actually haven't even decided.
I mean, it negates damage, right?
I was gonna send it and find out, and it's like it's fine if it does, it's fine if it doesn't.
Ah. Well, if wait, hold on, damage is negated, then I'll just take it. How big is he?
That is, 5.
2
I'm good.
damage from the Academy Rector.
That is correct. Yes.
Down to
Manufacturer.
49.
Yeah. So
Synergy
sad.
I'm lacking with the Academy Manufacturer is making me sad.
I guess I'll go ahead and take 2.
Nice. Now, everyone, remember you can attack Jeremy and get gold, and it'd be awesome. And it'd be so good.
Just vibing.
Yeah.
We're just chilling.
You don't need gold.
I'm going to go to end step, and I'm going to go discard. So I've got a few absolute chonkers, the absolute units to discard. I'm going to discard a Cavalier of Dawn. I'm going to discard a Phyrexian Triniform, which is the coolest golem.
That is a cool golem.
I also have one more thing to discard, I believe. What's going to be? I think, to be honest, it's going to be this here. This Jungle Shrine, that's fine.
Okay.
And that's a pass the turn, I believe. Yep, camaraderie just works that way. Yeah, go for it.
Alrighty. Untapping.
I
Drawing.
think I made my life total 25,000.
Drawing the card that everybody knew that I was going to draw 25 minutes ago.
You can put a decimal point in your life total for whatever reason.
Interesting.
Go to 0.17.
Yeah, 2.5. It rounds up or down, I think, though. Anyway.
Oh, okay. It must be for all those
Yeah,
unsets.
the unset. I'll do 1.75 damage to that creature.
Okay. Let's see here. Poo Poo gotta die. Something's gotta happen. What is going on here?
Guys,
Hey,
I just realized something.
what's up?
Yo,
I've been missing a major part of Gitrog,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
which is sacrificing my own lands.
yes. And
I have been missing. I've been missing that. I think. Have
Oh,
I?
at the upkeep, you mean?
Have I been? I think I have.
Oh yeah.
You know
At the
what? With
upkeep,
you, Rob-
you've missed 2.
Yeah.
I think I've missed. I'm so sorry.
No, it's
That's okay.
fine.
I think it's more of a. I think it's more of a feature than a bug.
I'm
Yeah.
so sorry. He's very new to me. I'm really sorry. I'm very unfamiliar with how to play him.
Fine, it's all good.
No wonder this was going so well. I was not hurting myself like I was supposed to. I'm very sorry.
We good.
1, 2.
Well, if you win, you just get an asterisk next to your name.
Yeah, do that.
Let's see. 1, 2.
You'll never be invited back. No,
I just feel bad when
I
was
No.
literally sitting here and I just realized it. I'm like, oh, I feel like such a jerk.
I did the one. I was playing Lathiel, and I beat Lenny and Andy from Guardian Project, and I felt awesome. And I was like, "Oh no, I was putting counters on Lathiel." I was like, and I didn't tell them, and I'm like, I'm gonna carry this secret and guilt for a long time. And I was like, I just learned about this unicorn, and then I'm gonna bring it up with both of them soon. I'm like, I remember that time. It's
All
like,
right.
yeah.
First card for me is going to be a Cloud Blazer to try and gain back a little life. Draw a couple cards.
Nice.
And prevent me from attacking you again.
No.
I do think that'll prevent.
At least with Hapatra.
And then... I mean, it's a 2/2 with flying, right? Alright. Like... Favorable winds. My flyers get +1/+1. And... Pretty low-key turn there, so that's all I got room to do.
Rad.
Alright. Alright. Untap. Keep and draw.
Upkeep and draw. Draw and upkeep.
Oh, I need for mana, so I'm gonna play a Golgari Signet.
Hey.
There you go. Perfectly on curve.
Yeah.
It's basically just a gum nut or something, like a pine cone, isn't it?
Something like that, yeah.
With the hand of Sauron on it. It's like,
Yeah.
sinister thing. And then like the I love the Simic one's a bar of soap. The old one.
Let's see, there are a lot of creatures on the board.
Doing a lot of things.
A lot of stuff out there.
A lot of things.
All right, so what I think. Well, there's more than there was. So I think what I'm gonna do is send both insects and 2 snakes at Chase.
Okay, I'm gonna respond. I'm gonna constant mist and sacrifice swamp, and then I'll draw a card with Gitrog.
Wop wop.
And that's the buyback. Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't want it.
You had that.
I don't want it.
Forgot you had that.
It says constant on it just to make sure like you
Yeah, gotta remember
we're gonna
that.
be seeing it a lot. Oh no.
Gotta remember that. Alright, so
Damn you, constant mist.
tap 1 to tap the Golgari Signet. Tap the other 2 for serrated arrows.
Yeah, it's a good one.
So it enters with 3 arrow counters. And I will tap to remove one of the arrow counters. And let's see, what's gonna die? I
It
don't
might
think
have
I can kill
threshold.
the imp.
It
Yeah.
has threshold, yeah.
Yeah.
I have a lot of cards in the
but,
yard.
It ate the Mario mushroom.
It gets
gets-
+1/+1.
And can't block.
Wop 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 wop.
Yeah. So let's kill the Llanowar elves.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm sad. That's a fair
And
thing.
I will get another Death Touch snake.
Hapatra sitting there, Neon Dynasty or whatever it is, with a sniper rifle, just going.
Yeah. And that's gonna be it for me.
Okay.
Alrighty. On your end step, I'm going to discard this Golgari Grave Troll to the Putrid Imp.
Not Dave.
I'm gonna untap upkeep. Okay, upkeep. I'm going to sacrifice. I'm gonna sacrifice a swamp, which will then have me draw 2 cards, and I'm not going to. I'm just gonna draw 2. No dredging. I have 2 land plays this turn. I'm gonna play a Bloodstained Mire. Everyone's going to lose a life. I'm gonna gain a life.
Yikes.
Is
I'm
this
gonna-
the turn where it ends?
I'm gonna tap and sack it, lose a life, Gitrog trigger. I'm gonna draw, and then I'm going to get tutor for my thingy. Oh hell yeah! Okay, cool. Let's tutor for. I just bent a card by accidentally gripping it weird.
No.
No, I dropped it. No. Okay, hold on. I dropped a card. It's a card in my library, so it's not like. There it is.
Right.
There's my polluted delta. Okay. I'm gonna get a
Ooh.
Bayou.
Oof.
Crazy.
Ugh.
Thank you. I
We
love
need to
them.
do we need to get rid of? That's a. Did I say a sheepwave one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we need to get rid of a certain thing that it's doming us for every land drop?
I'm gonna gain a life.
Yes, we
Everyone's
do.
gonna lose a life again because of the Bayou coming in,
That one
and I
is-
have 1 more land drop.
Okay.
Yeah, we definitely need to get rid of Retreat to Hagra.
Hey yo.
Oops.
Mm.
Goals.
1, 2, 3. Wait, hold on.
I could have also done that in goals.
Crucible of Worlds.
Oh crap! There it
Yikes.
is.
Okay.
You have one land drop left, I think.
I do have 1 land drop left.
Interesting.
And we're gonna
Done that yet.
use from the graveyard, and we're gonna get an undergrowth stadium. My bad. And everyone's gonna lose a life. I'm gonna gain a
There it is.
life.
It's fine. This is fine. We'll be fine.
I am going. No, because it needs to be 7 or more lands with different names, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4 forests. Currently, I only have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards and play it lands with different names. So not yet. I'm keeping track. Don't worry, we're good.
Don't worry.
I know that's the only flaw they have is like it's hard to tell.
They're all the
7,
same.
3. Let's do a Kodama's Reach.
Oof.
Okay, we're getting Swamp. Everyone's gonna into play. Everyone's gonna lose a life. I'm gonna gain a life, and the other card's gonna be a Forest in hand. I'm gonna shuffle. Okay. Oh. Figure out what I want to do.
It's fine. Don't worry. Drawing, yeah, it's fine. It can go if it needs to, but yeah. I'm just waiting, to be honest, to Elden a Cavalier Dawn or a Phyrexian Triniform in. Spoiler alert.
Okay,
But I'm gonna choose my time.
I'm gonna
Well,
chuck a
if-
Dakmor Salvage with a Putrid Imp, and I'm going to draw a card instead of Dredged.
Well, if you want your sad robot to die, next turn leave it up and I'll attack it with a Death Touch Snake.
Love it.
Just let me
Okay.
know.
May just do that.
Green. Let's play a Findhorn Elves.
Findy. What's it? Yeah. Oh, do you mean like negate? Oh, sorry. No, it's only my
No,
attacking one.
they're attacking.
But yeah, on it doesn't work on blocking. Not bad.
Okay, I'm gonna sacrifice a forest to the Zern Orb to gain 2 life. Draw a card. I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna
Mhm.
discard this Misty Rainforest to Frog. Well, for Putrid Imp, draw a card. From Frog, yeah. And we're gonna chuck Forest to Putrid Imp again. Draw a card. Frog. And
Hey, Froggy.
just vibing.
We haven't lost any extra.
I'm dirtling, by the way, so you're good.
We've lost 4 life, haven't we?
Yeah, you're good. I haven't played any more lands. I only get 2 lands per turn currently.
Nice.
So you are a-okay.
Cool.
And that's it. So go.
Ooh, really?
Oh,
Yeah, like I said,
survived another turn. Holy wow!
I'm literally just trying to figure out how to play this deck.
Love it.
This is
Alright,
time
what I'm
number
gonna-
4.
In step, I will go 4 mana. I'll crack a gold, so that will mean counters on my friends. Hey, friends. Burr, 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 burr. They ate them. Boop, boop, boop. They ate them. To Felden. Let's make a token of Phyrexian Triniform. That sounds sweet.
Oof.
And then at the end step, it just dies. I mean, it was a token anyway, it's fine. First of all, the shield will trigger, for 1. And I'll make 3 golems when it dies. Which will also then, stacking these triggers, put counters on all these friends.
If I'm being painfully oppressive this game, I'm so sorry.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, you're fine.
I'm literally like, how the hell am I supposed to do this? I have no idea.
I'll assemble the battle bots and do stuff and see what happens.
My Golos deck was an extra turns deck, so I understand how that is.
Right? You're like,
it's like,
what am I doing?
I've had like 18 turns in a row. What do I do
Alright,
now?
Come on, battle bots, do your thing. Chicken wings, come on.
I love your little robot drawings.
I've got more. I've got to think of more actually. I've got to keep.
Oh my God! Can you draw a Gonk from Star Wars?
Oh yes, Gonk. Yeah.
Gonk droids make me so happy because they get so much hate in the movies. Like you just see them get beat up or pushed, and I'm like, be nice. They have feelings. They're Gonk droids.
Same with the mouse droids or whatever.
Oh my God! And the
mouse
bunny
droids around the
droids.
best.
I love the little bunny droids. They showed up in an episode of Clone Wars where Padme was like trying to make a cake or whatever, and C-3PO was managed to like deliver the item that she needed to finish the cake, and the little bunny droids went yay, and it was really cute. They were very adorable.
I love it.
That's fantastic.
I really like Star Wars.
Star Wars the best.
I just
How's
ordered.
everyone get?
Okay, hold on. You good?
How's everyone getting upset about like the Visions episodes? I haven't watched them all yet, but I just
haven't
watched the first one.
Any yet? I'm very excited.
The visual, they're like, you can't have a lightsaber umbrella. I'm like, yeah, you can. You can do whatever you want. It's the best. So good. Okay, I've got to thinking of all the things I want to do now to build a droid army, because it's essentially what we're doing. We are the Trade Federation at this stage, and it's gonna be fine.
Does that make me the Gungans with the snakes?
Yes, and you can be Bombad General. 100%. So, what
I like it.
I think we want to put down a forest. That'll do. That's a good idea. First things first. And then we want gold. We always want gold. That's just the way it goes.
Yeah.
It gets haste, you say, Felden. It gets haste. I like it. It sounds fun. So,
Excellent gaming, I know. It makes me so sad.
let's just go for... Let's do that many. Yeah, sick. I'm going to get Felden to tap right now. I'm going to make a token of this Cavalier of Dawn. Oh, no, before that, my bad. Hold on 1 second. I meant to play something out first. I'm an idiot. Yes, let's do it this way. Before we do that, this is my sloppy, really good Magic the Gathering playing technique. I'm going to play a Panharmonicon.
Yes!
That's good.
Now I'll do the Felden Shuffle. Do the Felden Shuffle, blah, blah.
Do that Felden Shuffle, yeah.
Y'all, I gotta show this to you. Oh wait, I'm so sorry. I'm just really excited.
Oh no, dude, definitely. Cleveland Cavalier of Dawn will come in and do Cleveland Cavalier of Dawn things.
Is
Makes
it the
golems.
ones with? Is it the one with LeBron or the one without?
This one's like, you know what? It's probably like 90s Cavs, which were good, but no one remembers.
Oh,
like Mark Price and
Price and
Craig Gaylor.
Brad Daugherty.
Brad Daugherty, exactly. Yep, exactly. And they took on the Bulls. Maybe that was the 80s, but yeah, exactly. So I'm trying to counteract the sun right now. It's going.
You're
crazy.
good.
No worries.
I'm
Go ahead.
I love
James.
Star Wars so much, you guys, and I collect these little backpacks, and I got this little New York Comic-Con exclusive Darth Maul backpack.
Nice.
I love it. It glows in the dark, and I love it so much. I love the Sith. I love Darth Maul.
Darth Maul's the
I
best.
got it, and it's already selling for like twice as much on like eBay, and I'm like, oh, thank God I sniped it when I did.
One of the worst. I remember I went to my friend's place interstate because he moved away when I was a kid, and I had Darth Maul binoculars, and I left them at his house, and it was like seriously like across the country, and I never got them back, and that was like, oh, I want my Darth Maul
I'm
binoculars.
so sorry.
Oh, look, that's fine. I was like, that's Brad. I particularly love Darth Maul because Peter Serafinowicz, who does the voice, is in Dark Souls as well, and
He's so cool.
Is such a nerd, and he's in is it Shaun of the Dead? He's the one. He's like, turn that shit off, and he's like, it's not, it's Electro, and it's like, okay. Anyway, so Cavalier of Dawn makes 2 impact things.
Yep.
So I'm gonna destroy 2 null permanents and make 2 golems. To be honest, I'm very tempted to make my own golems here. Very fun. It's very cool. I'll also get... Ooh, the shield triggers once, as far as... Yeah, this can only trigger once, even with Panharmonicon and Artifact entering. It is actually an artifact because of the token copy Felden makes as an artifact, which is a fun little caveat there. Right. So I'll draw a card. Thanks, nice. And I will choose 2 things. To be honest, it's either going to be the Crucible or the Retreat to Hagra, so we stop dying that way. Probably the Hagra, to be honest. It's a good.
I think Hagra definitely needs to go.
Leave me alone.
Let's hit the Hagra.
To be honest, that and Crucible wouldn't be a bad thing.
All right, I get a little 3/3 friend.
It might even be the Zurin Orb. I'm not gonna lie.
That wouldn't be a bad target either.
To be fair, I still have a discard outlet.
Yeah, that's true.
True.
All right, let's just hit the Crucible. That's it too.
So I get
you get
2.
You get 2 3/3 friends, and we can both play Golem decks. It'd be sick. All right. So, with that
D0 best. Let's see. D0 best Star Wars character.
Let me look up D0. You know, there's a Star Wars character on the attrition card.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's one of the bounty hunters that's in Clone Wars. I don't remember his name.
Like a skiff guard or something.
Bounty hunter, Star Wars. I need to remember his name.
Yeah. It always did remind me of something from Star Wars.
Name.
Yeah, I know the one.
Embo. He's Embo.
That's amazing. Isn't Embo like a gunslinger or something?
Embo is a... doesn't say. He just says he deals high burst damage.
High burst damage. Oh, by the way, so an artifact went to the bin. So that is my friends. My robots now have counters. Thank you. All right. Sorry, this is taking so long. Let's get to the punch. Let's get to the fighty,
over there now.
The fighty spot. We're going to go to the fighty spot. And let's yam. So, Cavalier of Dawn has to attack this turn because it'd be rude not to. It's going to be great. Let's go to combat. Brandon, I didn't attack you last turn, did I? No.
Nope. That's fine.
All right, you can have a 4/6 Cavalier of Dawn Vigilance. That's fine. You can also have... you can also have an 8/8 Golem. Chase can get some golems too, just because let's just run some bots.
How do I get a golem?
Attacking.
You get a golem coming at your face.
Actually, maybe I should do let's do the big one. I'll order these around in where they're going. All right.
I do have a fog in hand. Just
that is true.
Put that out there. I got the mana to do it too.
You know what? So you
You can target somebody else and you have damage go through, or...
Hey! You make a compelling point, and I think I'm going to take it. So...
Yeah, that fog is nasty.
I can't really do much against, I'm going to take out some snakes. Woo. I might keep my things exactly where they are, in a way. Yeah, Solemn can sit back, that's fine. I'm going to have to throw something at Jeremy, so it is what it is. Jeremy, you can take an Academy Manufacturer and maybe a couple of golems. Even so, it doesn't even matter. Yeah. All right, so we'll keep it pretty chill for the moment then. Let's go Cavalier of Dawn at Brandon, and then the Academy Manufacturer, and a couple of golems at Jeremy. That's fine. Which, they're 5/5s, yes, and a 1/3.
Yeah, chill. Only 11 points of damage at my 15 health. I see how it is.
They're little snakes. They'll be fine.
I'll block the 2 golems and take 1.
Cool. I'll get a gold off that too. Hell yeah.
I guess I'll take the 4 from the Cavalier.
Cool. So what's going to happen then is, second main, I will get a soul ring. Finally found one.
Perfectly
Good
on
enough, yeah.
curve.
On curve, exactly. So, I have 7 cards now. I can keep my hand. That's very good. Yeah, I'm going to go to end step, and Cavalier of Dawn is going to sacrifice. And because it was a thing anyway, and then all my things get the counters.
I was gonna say it's an artifact when it hits the bin, right? Because it was a token.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. And I'll pass turn. Go for it, Brandon.
Alrighty. This is where I die.
Yeah, and I'm not too far behind you, Brandon.
And I'm good with it. But anyway, here we go.
Oh yes, remember Chase, you get 2/3/3 Robocops. So.
Oh, I got them right here.
She's got the dice.
Oh yeah, nice.
The
nice.
die.
They're just little BB-8s. That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. They're little mouse droids.
All right, proceed to the Gonk droid drawing stage.
I love gonks. I just think they go quack.
Oh. It's just like, what do we need? We need like a bin on feet. That's fine.
They're like, what do we have in budget? We spend everything on location.
Make this box into a droid.
Screw it.
I love the delightfully like weird
When
stuff in Star Wars.
Let's see.
I really want to say, do you know what the music that they play in the cantina is in Star Wars? Do you know what genre of music that's called?
It's the worst thing ever. It's
Hold on.
It
so
is.
funny.
I love it.
So Chase
Look up-
has a flyer.
Look up.
She's also got a fog.
She also has a fog.
Chase, it's
Jeremy,
like, why
you got
did they
anything
have
with
to
reach?
call it that?
No.
I don't know. I think
3
I think
in the
George
air.
Lucas was like, what if we did it?
All right, I'm at 11.
He's like, what if we just
All right.
acted cursed?
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna promote this one to Gonk droid. That'd be great.
Gonk droid. I don't have
Combat general.
I don't have a gold per se, but I do have a treasure token. So there it is.
Oh, did you? Nice
He
one.
attacked
Good.
me. Yeah.
I get one too. Thank you, Brandon.
Mm-hmm. Now, gonna crack it for a white.
Making all those things bigger. Let's see how it is.
And I guess that's a treasure going into
Giving
the bin.
him more toys.
Yep.
Oh, Gonk droid.
Well, bigger toys.
Right. So white and white. 1, 2. Hold on. Make sure I'm tapping this right. White. Let's see. 1, 2. Does that even work? Hold on. Am I just losing my brain here? Hold on.
I feel that constantly.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. No.
I lost my brain years ago.
Oh, idiot. Land return. There we go.
That would help.
I'm like, wait, I know I counted this. Why am I doing something wrong here? Anyway. Alright, so yeah, that's just a second main land return, everybody. No, nothing to see here.
Nothing to see.
Anyway, now I'll crack that treasure. For a white. And then... Stormherd.
Nice.
Hey!
Prez
I love
McPrez, thanks for the
Stormherd.
following. So,
Oh my god,
Yes.
I love Stormherd.
You
Hey,
got it
Alex!
the right time. Stormherd.
So I have 11 life. I will get 11 1/1 white Pegasi with flying.
Ponies.
So there's that. They will be 2/2s once they enter because of favorable wins. Obviously, that took about every bit of mana that I had. So,
Don't attack my Pegasi army.
anyhow, I will proceed to draw a couple of Pegasi for attacking and so on. And yes, I have 11 of them. I can't do anything else. So, Jeremy, it is going to be your go.
All right. Let's see what I can do.
I didn't know how to draw a gold token, so I just drew gold. It says gold.
Sweet, that's what I wanted. Another land. All right. Let's see. There aren't many good.
There's Peggy number one.
Two good targets for threaded arrows.
I just don't know if I can ever get through Constant Mist, and I feel like someone needs a wheel. That's how you get through it.
Yeah, and I don't have any of those in this. I can't help with that.
It was $30 well spent on Constant Miss.
Exactly.
That card costs as much as my entire deck.
So much money. But I was like, you know what? I think it'll be pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go ahead and remove or put a -1/-1 counter on the Findhorn elves.
Yeah.
And I will get a snake.
It's like when someone does a Spore Frog loop, and you're like, it doesn't matter, my powerful army is nothing before this little frog. It's like...
Always frogs, man.
Yeah. Most powerful tribe in Magic.
Let's see how many creatures do I have. 7. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna last too much longer, so we're just gonna have some fun here.
Hey.
Sam, sending everything at you.
Ah!
You're like, this isn't fun for me.
Who throws a shoe? How many things we got?
So, 2/1/1 infect, a 3/3, 2/2, and 3/1/1 death touch. So that's 7 total creatures.
What could be here? What could be here? Sounds good. So what we'll do, Sad Robot will block your commander, I guess.
Okay.
This golem, this gonk droid, amazing creature, will block the skin render.
Okay.
What else we got? Oh, this one. This one will block one of the infectees.
Okay.
And who's getting death touch this turn? Could get wild.
Oh crap!
What?
Before we do, I forgot to do some. I thought this is an
Go
instant, and it's not. It's a sorcery.
Go sorcery, and then yeah.
So
Do that if you want to kind of wind it back. That's it.
no, I'm still gonna attack with everything, but I'm gonna give everything +4/+4 and trample. And since
gotcha.
it doesn't really matter, I'm gonna go ahead and give everything +1/+1. So everything will get +5/+5 and trample.
X. Okay, so skin render is an 8/8.
Yeah, so it's an 8/8. Hapatra's a 7/7. The infect and the death touch are 6/6.
Oh, okay. Death touches have no. Yes. All right. That's a few things.
While you guys are doing that, I'm just gonna discard this Bajuka Bog to Putrid Imp
Nice.
to dredge 3 so I can get life from the loam back.
Yay.
So I'm dredging 3, none of which are lands.
Okay.
And
Ouch. Yeah.
Yeah. My prime motive is to stop those infectors, of course. I must do that. So they're 6/6s, correct?
They're 6/6s.
Cool. All right.
Oh, you want to die to infect? Yeah, you do.
Yeah, sure. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Die to infect's fun. Well, at least
with
killing the infect is
with
fun.
each infect damage, Sam's screen gets a little bit brighter.
Ah!
The screen does not know how to take infect.
Oh, I could no. This would be even cooler. Hold on, I'll switch off the. I'll switch around the. Yeah, this is what happens when I get infected. It's like, whoa. Oh god. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I'm gonna block one of the 6/6 infectors with this 7/7 golem. The gonk droid can block the other one, so they're the 6/6s kind of taken care of, hopefully. There's death touches. Did you say 3?
There are 3 6/6 death touchers.
Okay, I think they're coming through. To be honest, that's 18 damage, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yikes, Yankees. So.
And then there's the Skin Render that's an 8/8, and Hapatra is a 7/7.
Nice. All right. Hapatra will be blocked by Ich-Tekik. Skin Render will be Solemn Simulacrum. One of the death touches will be Lasheel. Lasheel, you're awesome, but your time has come.
Okay. So
2 are coming through.
2 are coming through. So that's
Yeah.
12 damage.
Mhm.
And so the infect, the things that are getting blocked by the infect get 6 -1/-1 counters.
Oh, they do too. That's pretty cool.
And whenever I put 1 or more -1/-1 counters on a creature, create
yes.
a death touch snake. So 2 -1/-1 counters went on creature. 2 creatures got -1/-1 counters, so I get 2 snakes.
That golem is a 1/1 now.
And Hapatra dies, correct?
Yes.
All right. And
Lasheel
what
will-
about
Lasheel will die.
the shield die? So the Skin Render stays. All right.
No, sorry. Skin
the Skin
Render
Render-
was blocked by Solemn, I think.
True. And how big was Solemn?
A 9/9.
Okay, then the Skin Render
Sweet.
dies.
The thickest.
Alright.
The thickest, sad robot. He's gotta be
Yeah.
he's gotta be a happy robot now. He's gotta try out for the dark covered couch later. He's no longer sad.
No.
All right, and that will be it for me.
Nice. I'll take
Untap.
12. Yes, I'm on 10.
All right, upkeep. I have to sack a land. I'm gonna sack a land. I will draw a card and then draw a card for my turn. So 2.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan says Sam has to win for Oceanic Pride.
Yes, I saw Jordan's name has an NZ in it, and I was wondering if I know
Azusa?
Jordan. I may not. but
No.
if you're from NZ, we all know each other.
So now I get 4 lands a turn.
Yeah.
Oh,
Glad I got
yeah.
rid of that thing that kills us. Yay!
Yeah.
yeah.
Bring it back.
Tapping 2. Let's play Life from the Loam.
Okay.
Get. There's in this moment. But
Bunch of
Oceanic Pride and the Pride of the Gonk Droids is what it's all about.
Pride of the Godroids.
I'll be over here drawing more.
1.
So I had a funny Curse of Opulence moment last night. I drew one because someone cast one on me, and then I realized I drew it in permanent marker. So I have forever got this really bad Curse of Opulence. It is not going anywhere.
These are all going to my hand. Got a Bloodstained Mire, Misty Rainforest, and a Terramorphic.
Okay.
So what you can try is using a dry erase marker on top of it and wiping off the permanent marker. That might work.
I thought about it, and I'm
Actually-
like, I deserve this.
I don't know if I want these. I'm nervous. I'm getting really nervous. I'm gonna just do basics because I'm scared. Because I'm like, I don't know if I have any more basics in my library. It's making me a little nervous. No, I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. I am gonna risk it.
The biscuit is
Go
always
go big or go home.
I know, right? So I'm
mean-
gonna play. I get 4 land drops. I'm going to drop 1, 2, 3 of them. When the Bloodstained Mires enters, I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different lands. So I'm gonna get a zombie,
There you go.
and then my
Oh,
third land
no.
for turn, I'll get a second zombie,
Zombie.
Zombie.
2 zombies.
Got there. Every magic interaction still goes back to a song, in my opinion. Has to.
I'm gonna tap and sack all 3 of these, and I'm gonna lose 2 life.
Or hey, any of those artifact lands? Wink, wink. No.
No.
Aw.
Let's see if I have any
Oh,
more
geez.
basics. Okay, so 1 basic, 1. Let's see.
Not gonna lie, it is why I play Liquid Metal Talk, just to make random things artifacts every now
2
and then.
basics.
Yeah, dude. Plus, it's
Hey, on the
great.
way to the bin, do you want to just become an artifact? And it'd be great.
See.
One of your lands could probably get the.
Overgrown tomb. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Nice.
So only six.
Google
only
image
6
search
different
for
lands now.
1,
Only-
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I only have 6.
Okay.
I will untap that and take 2.
Nice.
Okay.
Chase the Google image search for Gonktroid. You know, I would expect no less, but comes up with a Gonktroid with a lightsaber. So.
Oh my god, I saw
Nice.
that! I actually did Google it earlier, and it did make me very happy.
Yeah. It's the Jar Jar cannons. Like, actually, this Gonktroid was the power all along.
Okay, I'm going to tap the Womp for black, and we're going to cycle this Baron more.
Okay.
I'm going to discard this card, I'm going to draw a card, and then I'm going to draw a card for Gitrog, so 2 cards. I still have 1 land drop this turn. I'm going to play another land. It is going to be Urborg, get another zombie. It's my last land drop. Here. Let's chuck a forest to Putrid Imp.
Okay.
And I am going to. Okay, I'm instead gonna dredge 3 or wherever the hell my life from the loam went.
Mm-hmm.
Where did it go? Please tell me I did not shuffle it back in.
No.
If I did, I'm gonna be really mad at myself. Cause your friend, is it in my hand? Okay, can't find my life from the loam. Hold on, let's go very
Wait,
quietly.
did you drop it?
Please tell me I didn't drop it. I'm gonna check my graveyard real quick because I've been doing a lot of graveyard.
Oh, I've done that before. And then it's like the rollover of the chair.
I know that's happened to me
Oh,
before.
no.
Wait, it's on the bottom. It's on the bottom. Oh, life from the loam. So I'm going to dredge 3. 1, 2,
Oh, Ren and
3.
seven.
No
Oh.
lands. But life from the loam is
Ren and
indeed
seven.
back.
Oh
That was a
dear.
nice one to get.
I'm gonna
That
tap
was a nice
2 to play life from the loam,
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna get one, 2, 3.
Couple of.
All right.
How do you think your deck is doing on basics now?
It's okay-ish on basics. I'm gonna
going.
discard this to Putrid Imp
Okay.
to draw a card because Gitrog.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna discard this Mysterian Forest to draw for Gitrog. Really just figuring shit out right now.
Sorry, I'll be back in a second, guys.
Yep.
In flavor magic, all Gitrog is like some permaculture, agriculture kind of like experience.
Discarding
It's
Averting
like
Catacombs to draw.
planting for the seasons, where we're kind of cycling crops. Yeah.
I'm gonna tap 3. I'm gonna
Oh.
tap 3.
Did Spelltable block me again?
No.
Yep.
Okay,
It blocked me again. Dadgummit.
gonna tap Bayou for black. We're gonna cycle. Actually, no, we're not gonna cycle. I can just discard it. I'm gonna discard this Barrenmore. You know, I will tap it. So I'll cycle it. So I'll draw a card, and then I'll draw a card when it's the graveyard because Gitrog.
Mhm.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like I said, I'm still figuring out this junk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 cards in hand. I am going to move to discard.
Okay.
I'm gonna chuck Worm Harvest.
Oh no. Oh no.
8.
This is how it goes.
And I'll chuck.
Hmm.
I want to chuck anything else.
Hmm.
I'll chuck this Wayward Sawtooth.
Hey.
Oh, Dino boy.
Okay. Alrighty. That I believe, y'all, is my turn.
Love it.
Is that it? Okay.
I promise you, I have no
still-
idea what I am doing. I'm learning.
It's perfect.
I didn't build this like I normally build my decks. I just grabbed things on the internet that looked cool. I didn't consult anybody. I didn't do this on stream. I didn't ask it. I was just like, this, sure.
Right.
These are cards and these are lands. I'm gonna draw the card.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey there, buddy. How you doing? So that's one of my favorites. So let's go for. Oh, Lashiel's no longer around. Oh, it's really sad. All right. So you're gonna have to have some fun. You and you. Sure. I love it. Cool. So let's go 5. Let's go Alabu because Alabu rocks.
Love
Alabu
Alabu.
Alabu is a golem. Okay, time to tap some artifacts. So artifact creatures you control have haste, or other ones do. Whenever one or more artifact creatures you control attack, Alabu deals X damage to any target, and use Cry X, where X is the number of tapped artifacts you control. All right, time to. I think
That's a
it's
way to
time-
get rid of Putrid Imp.
It's a way to hopefully get rid of players, maybe. We can try, but I'm just never getting through constant mists, and that is my prime issue right about now. So, how are we going to go about this?
Mm-hmm.
Probably could have done that another way. That's fine. Oh, right. Yeah, I don't think we go for an almighty crazy swing just yet. I'm just going to go Power Depot as a tapped artifact. Look at that. Thanks, Alabu. That's an artifact land that has modular, so if it dies, it just ceases to exist. I get to put a counter on things. I think I should probably tap some artifacts to get the charge up the Alabu cannon. So
What was the name of the land again?
Power Depot. Very, very cool.
Power Depot. That's a new one for me.
From Munro.
Yeah.
Big fan, big fan.
That's gonna have to go in my Karn deck.
Oh yeah. Let's do this then. All
I
right.
like it.
1, 2, 3, 4. Sure. Let's make a Master Splicer.
Oi.
It makes a golem. Boy, I've got all these golems I've just drawn. Let's make an R2D2. That'll be
Yay!
Hey.
beep boop beep. Now.
Or blue.
Beep boop beep.
Boop beep boop. Oh, sorry. Panharmonicon, the organ's here. Let's make a probe droid too. That's
Hey.
perfect. Hey. Alright, we're gonna put the golems of the front line because that's. This is really sad. You know what this is? This is the moment in Solo, which is the greatest Star Wars moment perhaps ever, where they all mash the keyboards and stuff, and they break the computers. They all revolt against. I can't remember what that planet is. They unlock all the droids, and then they all go nuts. It's really funny. Okay, golems, assemble.
You've got
Where you
a
at?
couple of them there. 1 or 2 maybe.
Got a couple of them, yeah. So, played land, done a thing. Cool. Then all that is left to do is... That sounds fun too. I could Cavalier of Dawn now. Not a bad idea. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Get some things going. What do I need to remove though? Maybe the imp? Sure. You know what? No, I'm not going to worry about doing the Cavalier yet. I'd like to keep my options open. So, what we'll do is move into the combat.
Mm-hmm.
When one or more... Oh, cool. Alabu doesn't have to attack. We're good. We're good. Alright, this one, this little... I love it. This is a 1-1 poor thing. Go on, Dak. You've got this. You have this. You can do it. I'm going to throw some golems around, and it's going to be sweet. So, let's go golem number 1. This is a 1-1. How many golems would it take theoretically, Chase, for you to pull the pin on a Constant Mists?
Just don't hit me, and you're good. You can.
Do you have a forest open? Yes,
Yes, I do. I got 2.
You got 2. Yes. That's a hard no.
Don't touch me.
I reckon the threshold is a 1-1. But maybe that's not even worth it.
I see some lovely contenders on the top of the board state that look just like they want a little hug from a little probe droid, a little gonk droid, a little android droid.
That is true. That is true. All right, let's throw some friends. Let's go a 4/4, a 3/3, and a 1/1 because you poisoned this one so graciously. To my friend. Yeah, we'll do the Solemn as well. Potentially. Sure. Yeah, we can do the Solemn as well. You can get the sad robot as well there.
Hey y'all, I'm gonna step away for just 10 seconds.
Sure.
If you attack me, I will be constant missing, so don't.
Yes, exactly. Understood. Oh yeah, they get 1/1 thanks to Master Splicer too. Sweet. And then these ones, this 3/3, this 7/7, and this 7/7 will go your way, Brandon.
Okay.
The rest are gonna stay put, I think.
All right.
So yeah, you got. Is it a 9, 9, 6, 7, 8, 9? 10. Sorry, a 10, a 4, a 5, and a 2 your way, Jeremy. A 8. Sorry, I didn't count the other one. An 8, an 8, and a 4 your way there. Brandon, I'll get a gold on attack.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'll just make another one, and I'll get an Alabu trigger.
Okay.
Which the Alabu trigger is going to be, and just to keep it fair, I'm probably just going to hit Chase to the fact. Does any target? Oh, awesome. So that's how we get through this as a team, friends. As a team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just trying to tap as many as I can. I understand you can block. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I'm back.
All right, Chase. I'm going to be
Yeah.
Alabu damaging 12 to your face.
My face?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it will be the only way. This is the way. And then all that. Brandon, you can.
You also scry 12.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what Alba does.
Yeah. Yeah.
Deal damage and scry.
Okay.
Yay! All right, I'm gonna do that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You say? Very good.
Oh.
I don't have a way to instant speed draw, do I? I don't know. Let's find out. Yes, good. Okay.
Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and declare my blockers. I'm going to throw a Pegasus and a Pegasus in front of your 2 biggest golems and just take the 3. And take 3.
Nice.
So I'll be down.
And I'm gonna block your 3 biggest with my 3 Death Touch snakes and take 2.
Nice. Cool. I'm deciding what to put on the top, and it's fine. It is fine.
Yep.
We want that, actually. Then the rest can all go below. Sick. Right. They go on top, they go below.
That's a
Awesome.
heck.
2 blocked.
Yeah.
What did you block? You blocked some death touch stuff, yeah?
Yeah, I blocked the 3 biggest that came at me. Solemn and the 2 bigger golems.
Cool. Oh, okay. So with death touch, nice. So Solemn's dying, and then the 2 bigger golems are dying too. That sounds fun with me. So 3 golem triggers, and a draw a card trigger. You got the bin. I'll draw a card. That doesn't put the counters on before the damage to Brandon. No, I don't think so.
No.
That's fine. Cool. I'll take care of 3 counters, and I've drawn my card, and that sounds good to me. So.
But you obviously get counters once the damage has been done, or once they die. So.
Exactly. Cool. So I'll apply those counters now. I don't think there's anything else I need to do this turn. Nope. All good. Pass the turn, I think. Go.
BT game night in the house, watching 4 amazing people. Wish I could get.
Hey, BT.
Oh, these 4 people you wish you could get on your show. Well, I mean.
Hey. Oh, I'm glad.
Just let us know.
Yeah.
Hello.
Dude,
BT plays a lot with Philippe, Neo Royal.
Invite me to play. I like to play on other people's streams because I can listen to my own music and I don't have to worry about changing scenes or.
Yeah.
I can just chill.
Exactly. I say that with podcasts. I was like, I'm glad to do one where I don't have to edit it.
On.
The funniest part is Chase says listening to own music, and it's actually Jewel of the Fates the whole time. Clearly, off Phantom Menace.
You did say.
I'm actually listening to "Wake Me Up Before You Go" by George Michael.
Nice.
Sweet. You did say it was my turn, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Draw this
I am
card.
aware of an amount of ponies staring me down.
Yeah, well, but see, that's the thing without Alibu at this moment, I don't get through either because I'm combat. So
Kill Sam.
kill Sam. Yes.
Yeah, that's lethal range.
No, but that's the thing, Brandon. I can get through Chase's life total like no other Pokemon trainer ever. Go Alibu, yay!
Sweet.
I think Alibu's the only thing that has a shot.
All right.
Exactly, it literally has a shot. Just throws.
Tapping
golden
2
skulls.
for winged words because I may have I may have a flyer.
1 or 2 maybe.
Just a
Oh,
couple.
good. Land. Wait, no. That's draw 2 cards. There we go.
How many ponies, just out of curiosity, do you have there, Brandon?
9 now.
9 ponies. Dangerous ponies.
9 ponies and a cloud blazer.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot that one.
And they're
Whoa.
the ponies are all 2/2s or 2/1s?
These are all 2/2s.
2/2s. So everything's a 2/2. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of damage in the air you got there.
Yep. Let's see, hold on. Doing math, and math is hard on my brain because of the amount of stuff that I drew.
Math is hard. I hate it.
Very.
Math is for blockers.
And
Yes.
attackers. I'm sorry. That people are like math's for blockers. I'm like, no, you as the
I
attacker
know.
should probably know that too.
Yeah. I totally
I was
agree with
thinking
you.
about putting this magnificent card in this deck for just the good old Mario Star promotion to whoever Golem is going to be the champion. That you get huge. It's going to be great. Because flying, seriously, I'm looking down at like, I can't fly. We're just little robots. We're on the ground.
I've just got snakes. I can't fly either.
If you make them fly, they're going to be snakes on the plane.
Yeah.
True.
Flying in green-black in this economy, I guess it's just like the monument, right? The Eldrazi one, maybe?
In a $30 deck? Yeah, not likely.
Oh yeah, true. I think that's
As you
one of
said,
the
in
only
this
ways.
economy, no.
It's one of the only ways, unless you give them all Zephyr boots or something. I mean,
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
that would be cool.
But For a snake, just one boot will do. Flavor magic. Can I equip 2 snakes?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Why not?
absolutely. It's totally how that works.
I'm a
Well, you can probably fit more than one snake in a boot.
alright.
Australia, yes. Check your boots.
Check said boots. All right.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to send a Cloud Blazer. That's a 3/3 at Jeremy. I'm a poke the bear.
Yeah, that's a gold.
5/5. 4 2/2s at Sam and 5 2/2s at Chase.
How much of me?
10 in the air.
10 in the air.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tap 2. We're gonna miss.
Yeah.
I'll buy it back by sacking a 4.
Okay.
And I'll draw a card with Gitrog.
Remember to get your gold there too, Brandon.
Okay. Hold on 1 second here. I'm typing something.
Multitasking is hard.
Typing, Chase, you suck. Why won't you let me have this?
Okay, so I get a treasure instead, I guess.
No wombat combat.
Right.
I do have a wombat here to depict said wombat
Aww.
combat.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
cute.
This is the only thing I've ever got from a client working over the years. They got wood sculptures done for the community we designed, and I was like, here's a
One,
wombat,
two.
and I'm like, that is the best thing ever.
3, 4, and 5 for Alrun's Epiphany.
What does that do?
So what?
Yes. Okay. It's time for seagull time.
More birds and extra turns. All right.
The age of men is over. It is now the age of the birds.
Wait, do I not have a bird token? Seriously? Hold on. What? This is ridiculous. Who comes this unprepared? Like, really?
You just have to draw a little seagull.
I know, but, like, you would think that I would have a bird token, right? Okay, well, there you go. I know it's not a bird illusion, but it is. It said a blue bird, so I wanted a blue
Yeah,
bird.
they're blue, exactly.
Anyway,
It matters.
so there's that. Okay, and then before I leave anything on the table and play terrible magic, can I take another turn?
Of course you can.
Yes. Okay, so now
Well, I mean, I guess so.
now is second turn time. Epiphany is exiled. And I'll move to my next turn and untap all this junk. Draw this card.
And there's no mana for the fog. Hit her while it's down. While she's vulnerable.
Yikes.
Let's see. And then Soul Ring and a white for warded battlements. My attackers will get +1/+0.
Oof.
Oh, yes.
And then
ET Game Night has some amazing questions to answer after this epic
Yes, he
battle
will.
combat sequence.
and
I can answer the first one. I started playing MTG just when Shadows over Innistrad came out.
for a blue for a Windstorm Drake, other creatures I control with flying get +1/+0.
I started playing
Windstorm?
in 2015.
So
I actually started playing a little bit back in the 90s.
yep.
I think it was
That's when
around Portal time frame, maybe. I don't know, 96, 97, something around there. But I only played for a couple of years and then got out of it and got back in at War of the Spark.
Oh, nice. That seems to be a super common pattern too. Like into it for a few years, have the cards, either lose them or get rid of them or keep them, and then be delighted getting back into the game. Like I've got all these old cards. It's the best.
I only kept one card from back then.
Oh, what was it?
Oh, it's like some stallion. It was a tiny little like 1/1 creature. They pooped out saprolines for like 3 mana. It was a crappy card, but it was my favorite card from that time. I loved that card at the time. But it was looking back at it, I'll never play it now. It's a crappy card. It's a 1/1, and for
never
like
say
3
never.
mana, it's true. But it's
Yeah, I was
a
gonna
1/1,
say
and for like
full
3
of
mana and tap it, it makes 1 more 1/1. It's a terrible card.
Some little slow goober from Fallen Empire's the best.
Yeah.
I love that set. It's so bad, it's great.
Wait, I'm doing math terribly wrong because it's not. Okay, so all of these get +3/+3 once they go attacking now.
Mm-hmm.
So they would become essentially 4 1s, I guess. So I now have
The 4 4s.
so 11 4
2.
4 2s. Yes, so they're all 4 2s, which means okay, I can do what I thought I was going to do, but wasn't sure if I could do what I was going to do.
11 4 2s. That's 44 points of damage. Someone's dying. Maybe multiple someones.
Okay.
Multiple someones.
Moving to combat, we're going to send 10 for 40 in the air at chase.
Jinkies.
And then we're going to send a 10 in the air at Sam.
Okay. 10 there, you say.
Alrighty, I'm gonna sack 1, 2, 3 lands,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna gain 6 life.
Okay.
Nice. Alright, what am I going to do? Options. To be honest, so 2 of them you say.
And that'll be how much in the army? 40?
40.
Nice. Do we get rid of 1 potentially? And then you get golems as well. It's kind of funky. Or do we get rid of? Sure, I think.
Oh,
we can do
I draw 3 cards. Sorry.
Yeah. Don't
Forgot how
forget
Gitrog
that. Don't forget that.
Nice. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. So I'm gonna crack 3 gold.
Okay.
Which will be 3 things for all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Do the Felden Shuffle, and I'll get a Cavalier of Dawn on the board, and I might just ping down the Cloud Blazer, I think.
Okay.
Oh no, I've got 2 of them. Sick.
Wait, so does that buff the creatures? Because I might be taking less then.
Oh no, that one's just a static one.
Okay.
I believe.
Yes, that one's a ETB trigger for gain life and draw.
Okay.
Yeah. What have you got there, Jeremy?
Not much.
Serrated Arrow. Yeah.
The serrated arrows, vampiric rites.
Get rid of this. Get rid of like one of the things on the bottom, because that way we can take less damage.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah. I'll do the Cloud Blazer, and what are they both giving?
So +1/+0, +1/+0, +1/+1.
Alright, I'll just do the +1/+1. Which one was that? Was that a creature?
Enchantment.
Alright, so then how much are we taking?
So now you're taking, you'll take 30 in the air, and he'll take. He'll just take 3.
One of them. 3. Nice. And I'll put the things on the things. I don't get a bonus for the other stuff, but yeah, sounds good. I'll take 3. Be down to 7. You didn't attack Jeremy. Oh no, I already did that. Never mind.
No, I didn't have.
They didn't attack me this turn.
I didn't have the ability to attack him this turn.
Sounds good. We have been seagulled.
You have been seagulled.
I am feeling it. So, yeah, to put 6 counters on things is something I must do. 5,
Well, that was my boom or bust play, everybody that's watching. So pretty sure I'm dead now.
I'm right there with you, though. I don't think I've got much of a shot of anything here.
Gotta do it. Gotta do it. You get another good 6 and 1.
Yeah, that was my attack against Sam the other couple of turns ago. Was my boom or bust. Like, I gotta do this before I die.
Love it. Cool. Is that your end step, Brandon?
Oh yeah, no, I'm
Yes.
good to go. Am I good to go? I'm not good to go. Hold on.
Everyone bask in my outfit.
Yeah. Now you shall pass. Go ahead.
You shall pass. My cavalier dies at the end, of course, and does the thing.
Yes. Makes more
Yeah.
counters.
All my friends get counters.
Does more counters.
Does more counters.
Sub-Zero interfering. Yes, that is 100% accurate.
Yes.
As to answer your 2 questions here, BT. When I started playing was I started playing
Forest?
TCGs back in the 90s with Pokemon, but I didn't get into Magic until maybe Dominaria, Core 19, somewhere in there.
Wait, did you pass?
Yeah.
Oh! Okay, was
Really?
not expecting that.
I'm scared.
No, Brandon passed.
Okay,
Oh,
I was like,
Me.
what?
What
No.
a power move. It's like, nope.
You know what? We're gonna do this raid. No, we're not. Hold on. We're gonna tap 2, sacrifice one of my snakes to gain a life and draw a card with vampiric rights.
We will gain life.
Yeah.
This.
Let's see. And BT, to answer your second question, as far as the prop that might be coming soon here. That's all I can say is how I proposed to my wife and what I did, because we were, this was about 10 years ago or so. I don't even know how long ago it was now. How long we've been together? We've been together 10 years. Yeah, 10 years next month.
Congratulations. Nice.
Congrats. So, real quick, I'm tapping 4 to play Hapatra again.
Okay.
Peppermint Patty's back.
We were significantly broker, still broke, but we were significantly broker back then. And I couldn't afford much, so I went and got her favorite player for a hockey team. I saved up some money. I bought her the jersey of said hockey player. Put it in a box, gave it to her as a gift on the back tailgate of my truck as we were listening. There's a concert venue near where we lived, and Jeremy knows exactly which one I'm talking about, that if you parked in certain areas of town, you could listen to the concert and you didn't have to pay for the ticket.
Yep.
So we were basically sitting on the back of the truck and just drinking Coca-Cola. And yeah, I went and got her the present, and it was her jersey for her favorite player, but underneath of that favorite player I had bought a wedding planning book jersey. So underneath when she picked up the jersey, she saw the wedding planning book, she turned around, and I was on my knee.
Aww.
Nice. That's
Love
awesome.
The book. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So cheesy as heck and broke as a joke, but that's how it happened.
Yeah. Cheesy is good.
So I played a Festering Mummy
Yep.
while you were talking.
Mummies.
And then I'm going to tap a Serrated Arrow
Mhm.
to put a -1/-1 counter on Festering Mummy, which will give me another snake and kill the mummy.
Mhm.
Shoot
when
that
it-
poison arrow.
And when it dies, I put a -1/-1 counter on target creature. I'm going to put it on the Ewit.
Hey.
Guys.
And then I'm going to get another Death Touch Snake.
Okie dokie.
And
Hey, Freshmaker, thanks for the follow.
Hey, Fresh. Fresh is from Australia. Never mind.
while the fog is down,
I'm gonna send the 2 snakes that are not summoning sick at Chase.
Alrighty, I'll block with zombies. I have 1 zombie.
All right,
Zombos.
Zumbo.
and then that'll be it for me.
Alrighty. Untap, upkeep. Let's sack.
Sack this land. Sack that.
Womp. Then I'll draw 2. Beautiful. Alrighty. I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4 land drops a turn.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different lands. Land drop number 1. Do Cabal Coffers. Land drop number 2. Let's do a Slitherware Pathway, and I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I get another zombie.
A zombie.
2 land drops. Play a forest, another zombie. 3 land drops, 1 left. Let's see.
So yeah, long-winded story there, BT, but that's the best I got for you.
Let's go ahead and we'll do another or 4th and final land drop. Let's do an Evolving Wilds. I get another zombie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tap and sack. Draw a card off of Gitrog. Cool. See if I have any basics in here. Go ahead and get a. Let's get a forest. Ah! This is
Wait,
my library right now.
I was gonna say, is that,
Oh my
is that your
gosh.
library?
One.
Anyone got any mill?
Harness
It's okay.
Infinity.
Can we mill her out?
Harness Infinity. Yes.
That'd be a fun one. Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
I've got to find a place to play that dumb card. It's the best. Like an instant too, which is even wilder.
Hold on, I gotta count.
No
To
worries.
see 2 sets of 3 color picks on a card. So this must be good.
Well, hopefully.
I'm
Mhm.
Not
gonna
necessarily.
discard this Marsh Flats to the Putrid Imp to draw a
Okay.
card.
She's still drawing. She's
We're
got,
never,
she's got like
ever getting through.
Okay.
got like 10
That's-
cards. Got like 10 cards in hand.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Uh-huh.
Let's play a Splendid Reclamation. Let's return all land cards from my graveyard to the battlefield tapped.
Oh,
Oh,
1,
I'm
2,
so glad
4,
that
5, 6,
retreat to
7,
Hagra is gone.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Mm.
13, 14, 15, 16. Actually, hold on.
yeah.
Yeah.
Toxic Deluge is not
No.
on.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually do that a different way. I'm
That's
still gonna cast Splendid Wreck,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I don't want to do that. Yeah, we're still gonna do it that way. Sorry, I was making sure. I was like, I might want to commit to this, but I do. So land, not a land, land.
How many zombies?
2, 3, 4,
I might take this moment to
7, 8.
sacrifice my commander sphere to draw a card.
That seems fine, buddy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see how many we get. Alrighty.
All right.
We get
Hold on.
one,
Before you count it, Sam, in-game game and chat, in-game game. How many
Yeah.
lands did Chase just get?
What do you mean?
How many did she Splendid Wreck for out of her graveyard?
Gotta guess.
Oh, it's like guess the candy in the jar thing.
Yep.
How many were on the board before?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I'm gonna say 22.
Oof. 22. Solid. Okay. Well, my number
Maybe
that I
that's not
had
enough.
written was 21.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say 26.
Yow. Jordan
All
says
right.
13.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
Oh,
Ooh, gotcha.
Sam,
You're
you
gonna
were
get-
closest
Oh
without
no,
going over.
26. We're the both right. 26,
Yeah, Sam and I
22. So
tied, both being
Even
2.
Stevens.
Yeah, but he's my guest, and Price is Right rules. You went over. So
I
Ding
understand.
ding ding ding.
So 20.
So you win, you die first.
A new lawn set or something. Exactly.
So I have 28 zombies.
oh,
Golly.
oh.
Who's got a board wipe?
I've never faced a
I
land
just-
deck on
I-
this
I-
guest.
I just have a droid army. That's all.
Gonna.
They can forcibly try and take over Naboo, but like, there's probably a more delicate way.
I mean, at this point, I'm really just. This is bad. This is
I'm gonna
so
tap
bad.
2. I'm gonna Sylvan Scry. I'm gonna search for my library for a land card, reveal it, and put it into my hand.
Okay.
Yes.
This is mostly for me to just see what the hell I have left in my graveyard. I mean, in my library. I'm like,
I've done that before. It's like, while
Yup.
I'm looking for this evolving wilds, I'm like, let's just check what's still there.
Okay.
Sometimes you delight yourself by the deck building choices you don't remember.
A land card, right?
Oh wow.
A land. Yep.
That.
Okay, I'm
that
gonna
is
get a
correct.
command tower, goes to my hand. My friend ALK made this.
That is beautiful.
Really
Very nice.
gorgeous. Look how depressing this is. This is my library.
This is what it's like to invest in real estate.
Yeah, it is.
This is
Okay.
This is what it's like when nobody kills the Gitrog monster.
I mean,
Okay, I'm gonna
yeah.
sack a land. Not that one. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
that was
one.
scary.
You
Yes.
can
I'm gonna
select that
sack
one.
the Growth Stadium, and I'm gonna gain 2 life, and I'm gonna draw a card with Gitrog.
Okay.
Not what I wanted. I'm gonna do that again to gain 2 life, and
Okay.
draw a card for Gitrog. Okay. I have played all the lands I can this turn.
Yeah, but how much is Coffer's worth now? Like,
Gonna tap 2, and I'm gonna play Explore. I may play an additional land this turn, and I will draw a card.
okay.
Card. Play my additional land, which is Tower.
Command tower. Okay.
I'm going to tap 2. Tap the Cabal Coffers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
Gulp.
3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32.
You tapping all that mana?
Yeah, so I got 32 for Cabal Coffers.
How did you untap them?
Nah,
Oh no,
she
sorry, they're all
tapped them.
swamps. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yep, got Urborg.
Urborg, they're
Yeah.
all swamps.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's like 32, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah. 32
That's like
black mana.
Sanguinate for 30.
Yeah.
I was looking for one of my kill spells because I have a Torment of Hellfire and an Exsanguinate, and I'm like, where is it?
All
That's not
right.
combat. I can't
Well.
do anything because it's not combat. Yeah, we did.
There
Yeah,
we
I
go.
got nothing.
Yeah, each opponent loses X life. So Exsanguinate for 30.
I will be gaining 90.
Okay.
Yes.
In response,
In which-
I die.
In which case, there will be no humans on the planet anymore. Only, not even robots. Even robots won't be around.
Thanks for watching. Please make sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment, and we'll see you on the next one.